we talked about uh, coach recycling. Mike Sullivan was let go by the Penguins today, as of
Mhm.
this recording. We've heard rumors that the Rangers are the number one choice, that Chris Drury loves him and he wants to go after him. Have you heard anything that this is a strong possibility?
That speculation really sticks out, especially because he's got some history with the Rangers too. He was an
Yeah,
assistant
assistant
there, I
with
think.
Tortorella.
Yeah, that's right. It was with Torts. What a bench. Jeez. Um, it's the connection that makes the most sense. And, now that, now that the owner is paying attention closer to the Rangers, which is good or bad, I suppose. But
That's never a good thing.
no, no, you just want him focused on the Knicks.
You
Just be like,
you
hey,
don't want
just
him focused. You want him focused on his music. That's it. Just let him
yeah,
focus on his music and pay the bills. That's it.
yeah, yeah. But it was really embarrassing how things played out with the Rangers this year, and that's a room that really looks like was being run by the players. Like the players just had a lot of control over that room, and um, Peter Laviolette just didn't push the right buttons, or those guys just tuned him out and said, "Well, whatever, we're gonna do whatever we want to here." But um, and a lot of that I think falls on Chris Drury too, because he tried to trade Jacob Trouba last summer, and then word got out about it, and that turned into a whole PR nightmare.
Releasing
And
Barclay Goodrow.
they you wave
Waved
Goudreau,
him, yeah.
and then he gets picked up. Everybody's like, "Well, good luck buying him out." And then the Sharks are just like, "Yeah, we got it, and it's fine." Like, okay, just a $5 million contract, cool. I guess they had to get to the floor, so hey, whatever. Work for them because the Sharks have some things cooking there, um, but it's they had that rough start, and then they're saying, "Well, we could trade anybody, including Kreider and Truba," and everybody's like, what? Like these
Yeah.
are the leaders on the team, man. You're just saying
Yeah.
you're going to trade them, and I'm like,
It, it all
no,
makes no sense.
you
But
know, it,
I don't understand how Laviolette could go from one year to the next. Like how this team could
Mhm.
go under Laviolette, win the President's Trophy. They looked great. He looked perfectly fine as the coach, and now this year all of a sudden they're hot garbage. Like,
yeah, yeah. I think that's the guys leading the team and the veterans that really had to pull their weight a lot more there. Um, because I think a handful of their younger players really played hard. You look at like a guy like Will Cooley and how, that guy goes 100 miles an hour every game. Awesome player. Love him. Keandre Miller plays so hard. Fox plays really hard. But, when it's Panarin, when it's Zibanejad, when it's Kreider, I think Trouba was kind of on his own, trying to handle all that business, earlier in the year. Braden Schneider was playing with like a horrible injury for months, which I'm like, I don't know what you do there, man, but just tell him to sit down or figure it out somehow else. But Sturkin had a down year too, so like that makes it a lot harder to cover up the flaws. Um, so it but to go from a President's Trophy winning team to out of the playoffs completely. I mean, they were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year,
mm,
right? So I
yep.
mean,
Yeah.
that's really hard to swallow. And I'm more shocked that Chris Drury got an extension on
Yeah.
his deal than anything. Laviolette getting fired probably should have happened during the season, the way things were going. But Mike Sullivan would make a ton of sense.